Good evening. It's 7 o'clock, so it's getting later. I was hoping we could go for a quick little hike. I'm just hoping I get back before it's dark, to be honest with you. And head to a spot I haven't been to for over a year now. I've only been there once before, so it'll be interesting to see again. Yeah. Pretty rough terrain here, so I think I wore my rubber boots. Ooh, deeper than I thought. Probably be pretty dark by 8:30 p.m. And we're going to be in the woods, so it's probably going to be actually darker before that. Update. Getting closer, but I'm realizing now that this path would be extremely hard to see in pitch black. Fingers crossed I get out of here before it gets too dark so I can actually see the path. It's very narrow, and honestly, it just looks like a path made by a beaver tail. No joke. It's also just slightly eerie when you get far enough into the woods that you no longer hear the birds. Nothing but me and woods. And there are no sounds. I will say, it is a nice evening though. There's actually not even much of a lick of wind right now, which is kind of rare in our springtime. Every once in a while I wonder if I'm on the path and then I see a little break in the moss and I know that I still am. This is what I mean when I say the path gets a little tight sometimes. I'm like having to duck under the pine trees a little bit. So where we're headed, or where we are right now, and where we're headed, is all Crown land. And if you don't know what Crown land is, it's basically the equivalent of BLM land in the US. So it's not privately owned, it's owned by the Crown. You're allowed to fish, hunt, camp on Crown land. Just like you would, I'm sure, BLM land. Anyway, we're coming up to the lake. Wow. Beauty, eh? Like I said, no wind. The water is completely still. This is all Crown land around here, so as far as I know, I'm probably the only person right now on this lake. Kind of cool. Every now and again I see little bubbles surfacing in this water here. I'd love to throw my kayak in this lake and putt around, throw my line, see what's in here. Perch, trout. Needless to say, I was pretty excited when I found this lake over a year ago and haven't been back since. But then I found something cooler, so let's go back through the woods a little ways. Kind of hard to see, but through the woods you can see the roof of a little cottage. Pretty neat, eh? Just a little cottage in the middle of the woods. I was pretty stoked to find this when I did. I found the lake, I was excited about that. I walked through the woods a little further and boom, smack dab in the middle of the woods, little cottage. A-frame little camp. Take you inside because if it's still like last year, it's open. It's just some little pieces of wood in here. They do have a little wood stove inside. It's like a little hobbit house. Little rope mat. See, just a little latch. Probably going to be pretty dark in here, but not as dark as it would be if it were an hour or two later. Yeah, just a cute little, tiny little cabin in the woods. A little place for you to sleep, I guess. It's like a bench, a window seat, but could sleep one person on this thing. Some storage underneath, some chairs and such under there. Books on the shelf. And I found the other end to that chimney pipe because it was quite short, but I'm guessing if you have a fire going, you want to pop that on the end. There's a random rocking chair hanging up there. It's really pretty cool. I brought out my cell phone flashlight because I wasn't sure you guys were able to see much of anything. There's a fire extinguisher down there, an axe. I don't know what this is, but I'm assuming it has something to do with water because there's a little nozzle here. If anybody knows what that is, let me know, but it's very strange looking. Couldn't do it one-handed, but the little top comes off, so it looks like something you'd put water in. And it would stay hot because of the material. Yeah, I got a little broom. And this is really cool. Look how small this stove is. It's tiny. Cast iron. Wow. Dishcloths hanging up to dry. I just love this little place. Guessing this is your draft. Close. Open. Because that's why the pieces of wood out there were very small. It wouldn't take much to heat up a little area like this. Some art on the wall. Sunbirds and ocean. Little foldable desk here. I think we've got another little fold away. What is this? It's another little table of some sort. I don't know where it would latch, but... Oh, I get it. Now I know what this is. It's a little... So if you want to sit up... I don't know. I think that's what it is. This is pretty cool. I'm just hanging out in a random little cottage in the woods. This is something else I wanted to show you guys, and this is how I know it's totally fine to be inside of this cabin when I truly don't know who it belongs to. So I would guess by the book the cabin is called Gorby Nest. Let me know if you guys hear the barred owl in the background. December 2nd, 2018, 2 degrees Celsius flurries. Welcome to Sputnik, renamed to Gorby Nest. I built this shelter as a little retreat space and also as an emergency shelter for hunters, etc., or simply for a place to have a mug up. Enjoy. If you choose to use the stove, know that it only takes a small bundle of kindling. What was that? Sorry, it's so quiet here. Besides the barred owl making sounds, the geese just flew overhead and honked, and I didn't know what it was. If you choose to use the stove, know that it only takes a small bundle of kindling to heat this little shack, 7 foot by 7 foot. Please don't overfire, there is no need. Please do not cut trees, etc. Downed branches is all it needs. Do not leave the water tank on if it's empty. Didn't see a water tank, but I'm sure there's one in there. Leave an entry here, as it is tradition in woods camps and huts in Nova Scotia. Hope you enjoy the space. That's really nice. And there's a little side note that says, don't forget to install and remove later the chimney on the outside. So that's where the other piece of pipe goes that is racked up inside the little cottage. You guys know I have to sign it, and crazy enough, the last entry was February 18th of this year, and it was -4 degrees on a Sunday. Jody and Ted had a tea and cornbread. Great afternoon. Pencil's getting a little dull. I just love this little place. It's so cool. Yeah, leave a comment down below if you think I should come spend a night in this little cottage in the woods. I don't think I'd mind, other than my only worry would be if somebody else randomly decided they wanted to do the same thing. I'm less nervous about the critters in the woods and more nervous about human beings. Well, I hate to do it. It's so peaceful here. But it's almost 8 p.m. and I've got a little bit of a hike ahead of me, so I've got to get back before it gets dark. One thing I might also want to do for the walk back is take this out of the packaging. Got some dog and coyote attack deterrent, because you never know, and I just realized I hiked the whole way in with it in the backpack, in the package. And that was easy. Pretty simple stuff. It's even got it on a little keychain. You just literally flip this, that opens up this in the front, push down, and it gives a spray. You never know when you're walking through the woods alone. Doesn't hurt to have something like this. I'll slip that in my pocket for the walk back. Bye, little cottage. Like I said, comment down below if you want to see me spend the night here sometime. If I do it, I'll probably do it in the summer so that I don't freeze. I have one little stop out at this lake. I know what the lake is called, but I'm not going to name it just for the privacy of the place. Yeah, so peaceful. Look at all the little water bugs. And now I'm kind of pushing my time, my daylight time that I have left. I just want to walk around the shore and show you where this lake opens up. This is not just as big as you see here. This is just a cove. It does open up here. I feel like I'm in black bear territory as well, so I don't really think this dog deterrent is gonna help in that situation. The beavers came and had a little chew. Alright, I managed to bushwhack through all of that, and let me tell you, it wasn't fun, but for the view, yeah, for the view it was worth it. I hope you guys heard that. Did you hear the barred owls? And I know you probably didn't see it on video, but I actually watched that owl jump off the tree and start flying away, and it looked like it was doing the call at the same time it was flying away. There's more than one in there though. Wow. Just so peaceful though. I don't want to leave you guys, it's so peaceful here, but I got to because it's getting dark and I don't want to not see on the walk back. Plus this is the first like non-windy day we've had almost all spring. It's just, wow, I don't know. Anyway, I've got to get out of here before the beavers think I'm a tree and hit that trail before it gets too dark. So let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you did, and hopefully I will catch you on the next one. Bye. Oh geez, you guys. It's all starting to look the same. And I'm trying not to freak out. Oh my god, I don't think this is the trail. I'm trying not to freak out. But I don't think I'm on the path I took to get here. And I don't know where the path is. Surely that's not it. Is it? Normally I wouldn't freak out a little bit about things like this, but it's coming on dusk. So that is why I'm freaking out. Alright, I just need to find the path that I was on. And then it's all good. But oh my god, that is not it. This is not it. Alright, I'm walking down a deer path. And at this point, I'm starting to question whether I should just head to that cottage, because I'm a lot closer to it than I am my car. I'm having a panic attack. I need to get back into the woods as close as I can to that path so that I can know that I'm taking the right path when I leave. I think I just strayed. I don't know. It's after 8 o'clock and I've got, oh man. Okay. As you can see, I am back on a footpath, and it just goes to show you that panicking never helps the situation. I'm having a hard time breathing, not just because I'm out of shape, but because I panicked. I panicked. Anyway, I've really got to go this time, so I'm off like a prom dress. Bye! Ah, Blue Crasher. Am I ever happy to see you? I don't know if there's a proper way to hug a car, but I'm happy to see you.